Welcome, everybody. Nobody's here yet, but I just want to welcome everybody that's going to be watching it on the replay. Just trying to make sure my sound and everything's all good. All right. Whoops. Hopefully that helps. I just found out I had it on private, so hopefully, hopefully that helps with the viewership here. I was wondering, there's like usually people waiting. There's nobody waiting. So we will give it a few more minutes for some people to click on. There we go. Yeah, that was the problem. I had it on private. I'm still new to this live stuff. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Wind River. Skeeter. Yeah, I had this live posted. I think I set it up last night, and then somehow I guess I wasn't thinking, and I had it set on private. So no, I don't know. I guess nobody got the memo. And I started the live, and the first minute there was nobody even showing up. So that was my fault. Mike, how you doing? Brooke, thanks for all the great videos. Hey, Stan, Larry, good name. Robert, Linda, Dave's Camping Adventures, LB, just letting some people show up. It was the other thing too is, I don't know, how's the sound for you guys? Is it pretty echoey or does it sound pretty good? I'm trying a different microphone setup, so it sounds like, I don't know, you can kind of hear the AC and stuff in the background, but where's the babies? Yeah, let me grab one. Hang on. Come here, buddy. Mason will hang out with us for a minute. Marty is, he's outside at the moment. Oh, and you guys are probably getting all sorts of interference. My microphone's right here. He just keeps like putting his paw on it. DeLorean, baby. What's that? Skeeter says, "Yeah, I'm ready for camping season. Still in the hundreds here. I know it's hot here too. Here in mid central Arizona." Danya and Priya, hey, on a plane right now to Florida for work. Yee. I hear they've had some bad storms over there. He was napping. He's kind of like, what the heck? Come on, dude, stop putting your mic or your foot right there. Larry, you talking? Larry says if his nose is any longer, it would look like the flight deck of an aircraft carrier. You talking about me, or are you talking about Mason Boy? Which one's got the longer nose? I'm in my fifth wheel. Yeah, I'm putting him down. So that way the sound stops getting all messed up. We're gonna have a special guest as well here. Let me get a couple things set up. I'll be right back, guys. Keep talking. I can look. I had to get a fan. It's like I was just saying, it's still warm here in Arizona, and the way I'm parked right now, the sun is like just beating right here on the backside of the fifth wheel, and even though the rest of the fifth wheel is all nice and cool, it is just hot right here next to this window. Skeeter, yeah. Skeeter was guessing if my sister was going to be showing up. So yeah, my sister's going to be showing up. Perfect timing. Pizza rolls just got done. I just feel like it helps out when there's two people talking. There's not so much downtime because it just takes me a while. I have to like read the comment and then make sure it's something I could even say. And then I have to say it to you guys. And then, it's just I don't know, it takes a while. Take some time. I'm still getting used to these lives. I did change it up. I put the microphone back further so you can see the laptop, so you can see that I'm looking at the laptop and not just frozen. I guess on the last live, all you can see is just my face reading comments, and everybody just kept wondering if I was frozen. Teresa says, getting nice in Louisiana. Me and my sister only do fall and winter camping. Yeah, that's probably the best time. I used to sit there. I don't know. I guess I would complain a lot when I first moved to Arizona because I came here for the warm temperatures or whatever. And then like as soon as it would start cooling down or getting into winter, I would just, I don't know, I'd complain and just wait for it to get warm again. But now it's completely opposite. Now that I basically camp for a living, I don't like it when it's hot because I can't really use the air conditioning when I'm filming. So, the dogs get hot, I get hot, and then, or I have to turn the AC on and then the sound just is horrible. Kind of like right now. I'm sure you guys are probably listening to the AC. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some AC interruption coming through. What mic are you using clipped to your shirt? I'm on a budget, so I got on Amazon and I bought these Comica, like a cordless microphone. You can clip it to your shirt this way, or I just have the lapel that came with it. So nothing special. It's just, I think it sounds a little better through a lapel. This one's just set up out here for when my sister gets here, and that's why I'm doing something different with the sound. I like the sound of the podcast microphone a lot better, and it hides a lot of the AC and fan noise and stuff. But I only have one of those microphones, so I'm trying to hook these up to see if it's working, but I can't tell if it's through these microphones. Actually, hang on a second. Oh, cool. All right, it's going through the microphones. I'll shut up about microphones. Looking forward to seeing Sister Sarah with an H. Yeah, my family is not one to be promptly on time. Well, my dad is. He's very much promptly on time, but me and my sister did not take after him on that. I used to be that way, but I've just kind of gotten to a point in my life where, I'll get there when I get there, And my sister's the same way. 82 here in north central Missouri. That's Mizzou University is up in that area, right, Linda? Should post a link for that. Larry, I used to have affiliate links in the description. I'm actually kind of glad you brought that up. I used to have affiliate links, and the affiliate links help out pretty good, actually. Like anytime anybody would buy any gear that would be through one of those links, then it doesn't cost you guys anything else more, but then it just gives me a percentage of it, whatever, not much. But I used to have all the links down there, and then people really weren't using them. So I actually now I have a link down in the description that you click on. I haven't been able to do it. So if anybody does this, let me know. But if you click on it, it just takes you to Amazon like it normally would do. And you can pick out all the stuff that you want to do. And then whatever you buy out of your cart, it just gives me a percentage of all that. So I just figured that was easier. Just one link. So if anybody wants to help out the channel at all, anytime you're on Amazon, click on that link, and then it gives me a percentage of it. Every little bit helps. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, but stuff's expensive right now. 71 in Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Back when I was a private investigator, I was traveling out of St. Louis, and I was heading down, I want to say Tennessee, Mississippi, that whole area or whatever. And back then I ate a lot of fast food. It was basically every meal was McDonald's. And I don't know, I drove all this way, and I got down there to I think it was Tennessee. And I pull into Hardee's, I think they call them out there. They call them Carl's Jr. here. But I pull in, and the girl at the on the intercom thing had that southern accent like that, and I love that accent. I don't know why it just made me remember that. It's kind of a pointless story, but it was just cool to hear that and just know I was down there, in that area of Tennessee, and I like it down there. Carmen says, "Hi, Larry. I don't. Anyways, love your videos. Hey, and not too horrible looking on the eyes." From Wrightwood, California. How's it over there in California? I bet you it's still hot over there too. I'm just ready for cool weather. But thank you so much, Carmen, for watching the videos and boosting my ego just a little bit. Appreciate that. I just looked. There are a bunch of Comica mics on there. You know what, Larry? I will, after this live, I will put a link on the description of this live to the ones that I got. And there's two versions. There's one that plugs in with like a headphone jack to where you can plug it into, I don't know, you have to get like an adapter for an iPhone or whatever. Or there's one that has you just plug it right into your phone. I kind of wish I would have gotten that one. So I'll put a link for both. Damn straight, Larry's hot. Yeah, it is hot in here. That's why I got the fan on. Monica, hello. Yep, I'm live. And please hit the like button, everybody. We're getting up there. We got 100 people. I guess we can start talking about stuff. I was kind of waiting to see if my sister would get here, but she is taking her time. Oh, Michelle, your dad lives in Mesa. I actually bought this RV in Mesa. I would not recommend the dealer, though. I left them the worst review I've ever left a company before. Tina says, hi, Larry. I recently found your channel, and I love it. I love the way of thinking regarding mental health. Much love from England. Wow. I used to, there for a while, it was like every video I was bringing up mental health. I think it just comes up now like naturally in conversations, but honestly, I got into a bad funk myself. I mean, I've started to notice that I go in through these cycles. So I feel like most people do. But there's certain times of the year, like right now, I'm in that season of my life the season of the year that I want to like get healthy. So I've been on a very strict diet and riding a bike and exercising, and I cut out everything basically except for almost black coffee and mineral water, but also regular water. And that's it. Like that's all that I'm doing and trying to stay healthy. And but that started on August 1st. Leading up to August 1st, I had kind of gotten myself into a bad mindset. Like I was on a similar diet last year, and that's when I started the 59-day challenge, which I mentioned in a couple of the videos. And then that lasted basically up until Thanksgiving. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be on a diet on Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that whole month, I just didn't exercise. I didn't diet. I didn't care. And then it just happens that quick. And then I just completely fell off the bandwagon. I was trying to stick to my diet as much as I could, but I stopped going to the gym, and I just mentally just got in a bad spot. And I didn't feel like I was even in a position to give advice because I wasn't in a good spot at that point in time. So that's why I kind of stopped. It's my long roundabout answer to that. Well, you didn't even ask a question, but that's just whatever. And Skeeter, wow, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Christine, greetings from Texas. All right. Where are your pups? Marty is actually outside at the moment. And then Mason is crashed on the couch. I had him up here at the beginning of the video, and I might grab him again, but he's giving me the look like, don't come over here and bother me right now. Love your little puppy. You should call him Perry and Mason. I know there were so many cool names I was gonna like. I don't know. Kind of make it go together. But I thought Mason and Marty just both start with M's. I feel like that was good enough. And I've always I don't know if anybody remembers. It's probably been longer than I want to admit, but Men in Black 2. I love that movie, or I loved it back when I would watch movies, and I loved the pug on there, and his name was Frank. And since I saw that movie, I just wanted to get a pug and call him Frank. And I'd actually contacted a shelter down in Tucson, and they never answered me back. And then Marty, just all of a sudden, I got a call. And it was somebody that was just giving away, and he was supposed to be a pug Chihuahua mix. So my original plan was to call him Frank, but then Frank didn't fit. So he ended up with Marty, which is Marty from Marty McFly from Back to the Future, my favorite movie. So I feel like that went together pretty well. And I feel like he's fitting his name really good, I guess. He just seems like a little Marty. He's something else. He is like a full-time job in himself. Let's see here. But seriously, where are the doggies? Yeah, that's where they're at. Now, man, there's some big questions here. Hey, Alice. By the way, I haven't talked to you in a long time, Alice. Alice, she's been a fan of the show almost since day one, and just comments on every video, and I don't know. I just enjoy hearing from everybody, but I really love hearing from the originals, that group of people, right? From the very beginning. Let's start reading some stuff here. It might be some pauses, and then still waiting on my sister. And there are topics I want to. You know what? Let's hold on. Let me just scan through this real quick. I'll take 2 more minutes, and then we'll talk about some topics before my sister gets here. Will you ever do a collaboration with Nat Moran again? I was texting her. Was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But okay. So there's something coming up, an event coming up that she was planning on being at, and I was planning on being at, and obviously recording a video. And she, looking for work or whatever. So she may have gotten a job where she can't come to that event. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, but I'm hoping so. I'm hoping eventually we'll do another collaboration. I know right now she's looking for a camper, and she's in a weird spot right now. You need to get a coffee press for camping. I love mine. I need to try one. I haven't tried a coffee press yet. I don't even understand. I just figure my thing is you're just pushing coffee through a filter. So whether it's gravity fed or pushed or steamed or however you want to do it, but see, to me, I could drink Folgers or Starbucks, and to me it doesn't make a difference. I think they all taste the same. But then you got people like my sister that could tell just from the smell. So I'm not a coffee snob. I don't know. I do need to try one though. Teresa says we all have mental health problems, but in the South we don't hide our crazy. We give a cocktail and watch the show. Oh, I think I get what you're saying. I don't know how to say your name, but it says, "Hi, Larry. Love your channel. I'm in South Carolina. Lots of damage, power outage from the hurricane. I hope you guys are safe and at least have everything you need other than power. At least hopefully it's not like, I don't know what the weather is over there, but I'm hoping it's not just really hot and humid, because that's got to be horrible, sit inside with no AC or anything." And then Monica says, "When are you going to go see Kenny in Minnesota?" So it's one of those things. So like Kenny, I was planning on going up there this summer, and then to see Thad from Your Jesus Journey. They were kind of up in the same part, Minnesota and then Canada. They were just right there. And I was planning on going up there, but the whole mini truck camper thing idea just coming up, and I don't know. I ended up getting like 1 month where I didn't get paid a whole lot. And I was afraid of getting like thousands of miles out there. And then, I don't know, having problems or something. I don't know what I have a problem myself. My anxiety gets worked up, and I honestly have the ability to travel wherever I really want. in the country, but I just don't. I don't know. I have a hard time going to new places that I've never been to. I'm working on it though. All right, hang on. We're gonna have to. And you have to shut your phone off too, if you haven't already. Did you shut your phone off?
Yes.
Okay. I just got back feed. All right, now both dogs are in here. Come here, Marty. And my sister's here. Let's get resituated. Come here. Come here. Marty.
I'm sorry, there was a lot of traffic.
Come here. Marty.
Come here, Mark.
Come here. He's.
Hi. This is how we travel. This is
Wait,
us
that's
on
you
time.
gotta have the microphone.
Can you hear me now? I couldn't find my glasses. I had to put my contacts in. Not that anybody cares about that, but I was running behind. It had nothing to do with this cup sitting right here.
He loves his Aunt Sarah.
Hi. Come here. Oh.
So he
Oh gosh.
he lost one of his teeth, his baby teeth, and the vet was basically waiting on that to happen for him to get the big snip. So 1 out of 4 of his canines are gone. I'm waiting for the other 3, but he's growing up. Uh-oh.
He's going to be such a big boy.
Okay, I am so behind here. I'm so sorry. I gotta just roll forward a little bit.
Hello, everybody.
So Ray, wow, thank you so much, Ray. Oh, by the way, the microphone's up there now. Wow, Ray, thank you for that donation. And it says, my wife and I enjoy your videos. We miss our home state of Arizona. Do you ever camp around Big Lake area, Greer, Alpine? I have not, but I'm actually, that was one of the topics I was going to talk about, so that segued right into it. Perfect. The last couple of days, I've been packing and just organizing stuff, and I'm actually getting ready to go to that area, that Alpine Greer area, and I'll have to see where Big Lake is, and then maybe, but I think I'm going to be there for a little while, maybe make 1 or 2 videos from that area, and I'm going to be leaving out here in a couple days. So I'm sorry, he's so distracting. But yeah, so the whole point is, I'm not going to be able to have a video this Tuesday. And a lot of you guys are probably going to be upset because I don't think Kenny's going to have a video posted either, the last I heard. Yeah, but I am going to make a little bit of changes in the upload schedule this month, or for the next, let's just call it the next 4 weeks. Okay.
Brotherly love.
Yeah.
So I don't know how
All right, come here. All right.
you come here.
All right, got it. All right.
Oh boy.
It's just all worked up, and now he's like, now they're playing, but so with the upload schedule, I'm going to change it up because I've noticed like the last couple of weeks I was running late on uploads, and this last Wednesday I was planning on posting at like 2 p.m. Arizona time on Wednesday, but then I don't know, basically I kind of had to just cut my editing short, and even then I still think I posted an hour and a half late, and I've just noticed that when I'm trying to get that scheduled upload every single week, I kind of almost have to cut myself short on editing sometimes, and just to try to get the deadline. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to still have a video per week. I just don't think I'm going to hit that deadline of being on Tuesday anymore. I can't even guarantee it's going to be Wednesday anymore, but I am going to post once a week. With this trip coming up, it's not anything I'm used to filming when I have to film something multiple days like that, and a totally different location, and it's just going to be different. And I'm leaving out on a weird day, so I don't want to wait till I don't want to wait till next week to post either. So I'm just going to post whenever I can, and hopefully you guys just got to make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and then you'll get an alert or a notification the next time you turn your TV on, and then you'll see when I post the video. So make sure you do that. And
Larry, you have to stay on track with your videos. Consistency. It's the algorithm.
uh-huh.
I'm just kidding. I can't. So I just like switched to my contacts, and now I'm like, my eyeballs. I turned 40, and so they all go.
Does it need to be closer or further?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I see my name now all over the place. Nice shirt. Thanks, Carl. It's like my 4 favorite things. Peace, love, coffee, and leopard print.
And for anybody that doesn't know either, like when you get a YouTube channel and you're trying to grow it, there's so many things that YouTubers have to do in order to get their videos to show up on your guys' home screen. And one of them, a lot of times, is it depends on the channel, but my particular type of channel, it helps when you post on the exact same day, the exact same time every time. But it's not necessary. It just means that the view count will probably be less on the videos. But what I'm trying to do here is just kind of balance it with, well, if I had a little bit extra time, could I make a better video and then get more views ultimately in the long run? Or I just want to put out better content for you guys, and I don't want to have to just be rushed because I have to have a video in Tuesday.
Annie the perfectionist.
Perfectionist, just a little bit, but that's all another story. Skeeter says, "Yeah, we don't care, Larry. We're not going anywhere." And I kind of noticed that last time because I kind of want to let you guys know if I'm going to be late on a video. But last time I posted, because it's been multiple weeks in a row, I've been kind of running behind. I got a lot of comments that just people like, just post whenever, or why are you so worried about it, and things like that. So that's another reason why I just want to let you guys know right now.
He doesn't want to disappoint anybody.
I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Some
but
people do get disappointed whenever like their schedule is out of whack. Like, oh my god. Some people are not good with change, and they like to know in advance things.
Thanks, Robert. Says I always give thumbs up.
Wow, you already told him I'm getting a YouTube channel?
Huh? No.
When are you starting your YouTube channel? Did I just tell him myself?
Yeah.
I'm actually in the process. Are you guys going to subscribe?
Admit it, OCD. All right, yeah. I might have
OCD
a little bit.
Kind of runs in the family. I saw someone in there said that I looked young. Thank you for that. That was very nice. I'll be 44. Ooh, in a few weeks. Ew. Larry, YouTube has started implementing ads in live stream. So you cut off in a live stream and we got the advertisement. Only you can stop it. Press the skip when it appears on your screen.
What? Yeah. That was going to be another question. I can't stop it on my end. I don't have
Sorry.
I don't have any alerts saying that we're like in a commercial break. So that's kind of a
weird.
bummer.
So it didn't just like pause it. It just skipped over that portion while it played the ad, or
yeah, that's another thing I want to know.
This is looking hot today. Oh, thanks, Jack. I promise you it's the lighting. I was like, oh man.
It's because the fan's not pointed that way.
Oh, it's that. Yeah. oh, I get it. But
no advertisement here. Robert says, I don't know if you have Prime or what. I don't know what the whole thing. Oh, you know what though? Like, I was reading a thing because YouTube's been making a lot of changes. I've been reading a thing. I don't know word for word, but I want to say that people will see advertisements at different times. So just because one person, or just because a handful of people went on a commercial break or whatever, then I guess there's still going to be people on here. I don't know how that works. I'm sorry, guys.
You're supposed to know this stuff too, Larry.
Well, they make a ton. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Marty Monster. That's what he is. Holy cow. Marty Pants. What is he doing now?
He's chewing on something.
Oh, okay. It
all right,
like
now he's good. He's laying on a bed.
Okay, he's chill. YouTube is out of control.
Short ads for me, and I don't seem to miss anything. So, okay, well, that's good.
What's it going to be about? Sarah, you look young because you are a girl. Oh, thanks, Skeeter. Sorry, did I interrupt? I'm sorry.
No, Alice says she's going to subscribe.
Yay! I'll give you info whenever I have more of it because I'm still working some things out.
She's a perfectionist and she hasn't gotten one video out yet.
Not out yet, no.
Or edited or filmed.
Filmed, yes. Well, but not the first one that I want to post. That's just another video I want to post at another time. So, actually, I was thinking about trying to do that either today or tomorrow. Get my very first video out. And then once I get that stuff out, then I'll give the information to Larry.
And I'll let you guys know.
And then you guys will find out.
Michelle says teething, Mr. Yeah, that's a lot of the problem, I think, is teething. He's actually chewing on. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Come here, buddy.
Teething.
Take that over there. He's got his like bone and it's bouncing around on the floor.
OCD, ADHD.
all the D, all the letters.
Elemental P. On schedule change, I got here late.
Okay. Yeah, well, we just got done talking about it. Maybe we can wait a few minutes. Are you all right with that, AC? Yeah. I was trying to like talk about it towards the beginning of the live so people later can watch it and not have to watch the whole thing. And then, but like I said, we just got done going over it.
I did not make my own shirt.
Okay, thanks, AC.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I demand attention. I did not make my own shirt. I don't have the patience for a cricket or a cry cut. I always thought it was cry cut, but apparently it's cricket or whatever. I don't know what you guys call it, but no, I just am obsessed with Amazon and I can find anything. And I just happen to find that. Plus, for Christmas, we do like Amazon gift lists and then we just pass out our gift lists. I pretty much work on my gift list like all year long. So my mother-in-law says that I am the easiest person to shop for because all she has to do, she said everything on there on my list is fun. So she just has fun shopping on all the fun things. So, if anybody else wants to shop for me, let me know. I'll give you info. But
Yeah, and I put like car parts and stuff on mine, and nobody buys that stuff. The stuff I want, they buy me the.
Well, it's like
the
several
I know,
$100s.
Well, no, I'm not.
This
even
is a $15 shirt.
You get what I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah. That's how it works.
So I didn't even get the alert of your live. A recap would be helpful. Yeah. So what happened is I set this live up last night, and then I was noticing as it was getting closer that there weren't people waiting, and there's usually like always people waiting. And then and I clicked go live, and nobody showed up for like the first minute, which is really odd. So then I went and looked, and I guess at some point in time, I had made the this live private. So then I guess most people didn't get the alert.
So I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was late.
Yeah, I was trying to give people some heads up, but
plus when the live is over, you can go back and start it over, and like whatever you missed, you can see.
You can see how awkward I was at the beginning. And then LB says, I have an 8-week-old Doberman. Yeah, the teething is fun. I couldn't even imagine having a big dog. I had a big dog a long time ago, but it was older. I couldn't imagine doing like a bigger dog that was a puppy. Because at least with him, I can just pick him up and
no.
I can just pick him up and like when he's chewing something or he's doing something he's not supposed to do. I couldn't imagine if it was a big puppy. Hi, Susan. No, that's not my wife. That is my sister. We need to get a sign right here that just says, "This is my sister."
Have you ever seen that little video on Facebook or whatever? And it was like the kiss cam, and the guy like holds up a sign that said, "This is my sister." He came prepared. That's what we should start doing from now on.
Yeah, I'll have to do that next time. Put a little sign right there.
This is my sister. Sister Sarah.
No alerts here. Yeah, that'd probably also be why there's so little people on here. Martin, I'm doing good.
Sorry, you can't do that.
No, you're good. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Do you have other siblings?
No, thank goodness it's just us two.
Yeah. All right, little guy, come here. Oh, boy, he wants attention.
Is it getting to be dinner time for him now? Aw, look out there, Marty Martz. Yeah. He's so cute.
He's like, I just want my Aunt Sarah.
Oh, he's so cute.
So, since I guess nobody's really answering or asking any questions, I'll talk about the schedule change thing again. Over the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be traveling a little bit, not out of state, I don't think, but traveling a little bit. Since I'm leaving at a weird time, it's so hard when I'm trying to make a Tuesday, like upload every single Tuesday. It's almost impossible to have a life. Like it's so hard to there's just so much that goes on behind the scenes. And so for me to post one video a week, it takes about 5 days of my time, 4 to 5 days of my time. And then I don't know. I'm leaving to go on this little trip, and I wasn't going to be able to upload this Tuesday. And I guess what I'm just going to let you know is over the next couple of weeks, since I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to still post a video every single week, but I'm not going to hit the Tuesday deadline for sure. Definitely not this week. Maybe next week. You're just going to have to click the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. And then that way you'll get notified when I do post a video.
Or when you start a live, right?
Or when I start a live or whatever, yeah.
Oh, wait, when you do, never mind.
Well, yeah.
I spaced out just for a second.
Larry, are you going to come visit South Florida? I sure would like to.
Ooh, they got big skeeters and lots of humidity down there.
Yeah.
But I love Southern Florida. I don't know the name. Well, I can't disclose the name just yet. I can't give any details because I'm not 100% sure. I'm still kicking several things around. So, and trying to figure out my vibe. So, it'll be fun, hopefully. I won't be traveling like Larry because I stay home a lot. I'm kind of boring, but sometimes I'm fun. How many years apart are you guys? I'm not asking you how old you are.
I am definitely 2 years younger. Can't you see? All these less that don't have wrinkles anywhere. I'm like I could be 10 years younger. I'm just kidding.
You could be, but you're definitely not. And
when she turned 40 and I was still 38, I was giving her all sorts of crap.
And then he turned 40 and he's like, turn 40 and everything falls downhill.
Yeah.
Told you. Yeah, go.
Are you guys gonna camp together again?
Well, yeah, eventually. Right now, work is kind of busy for me.
We just had a camping video a couple weeks ago, and nobody watched it. If anybody wants to go check it out, it's the one with the pinup competition. It's not X-rated or nothing. It's G-rated. It just went to a pinup competition. My sister likes that stuff, and then
vintage pinup.
Yeah, and then we ended up camping. She camped in her SUV, and then I camped in the mini camper. Yeah, and we were at Brian's property. Brian from Off-Grid Backcountry Adventures.
He was a cool guy. Thanks, Brian, for having us. And hey, I saw the video, but I was watching on my TV. Your new rig setup is holy cow. That is freaking sweet.
Oh yeah, his new camper. I haven't seen it in person, no.
Well, not in person, but he just got it. But I don't even know if he's in town right now. But yeah, so we camped there. That was interesting. That was the first time I'd ever camped in my SUV. And of course, I had to be a little bit spoiled. Well, I was trying to help Larry out, with a review on a power station. So I really had to put it to the test, and I brought a Keurig coffee pot. So and my laptop, because I thought I was going to be able to do work, but that didn't happen. So I was kind of glamping, but in the back of my car, which was weird.
There you go. Now we're all good. Now we're all happy. Jenna with the J asked if we're still planning on doing a meetup. I want to. Man, there's just so much that's going on behind the scenes. I don't know. I really want to, and if I do, it's just going to be one of those things where I give you guys a couple of weeks head notice, I guess, or maybe a month, and then we're just going to have it somewhere, or just meet somewhere, even if it's not anything all officially set up, and I don't, just kind of all hang out and camp. I'd be down for that, but
kind of
casual.
Mason is zonked out over on couch. Oh, he got a whiff of my smoothie. Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
YouTube is unsubscribing folks. I've been unsubscribed from a couple channels. I know. I hear that all the time from people. I don't know what YouTube's thing is. Why they unsubscribe people like that, just randomly.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed that on a couple of accounts that I follow too. What the heck? I know for sure. And yours too. I never got the notifications for a little bit, and I was like, "Did you post a video?" And you're like, "Oh yeah." And I went to your video or your channel, and I wasn't even subscribed anymore. So,
Marty he's got to be 16 weeks, 17 weeks, somewhere in there.
So, how many months?
3 months.
He's
No.
127 weeks.
That's 12 weeks. So he's no way he's 4 months older.
Yeah. Because a month ago he turned 3 months.
Well, then 2 months ago he would have been 2 months.
Exactly.
So I get it, yeah.
Oh, no money in the world, because I'm next in line. So once he calms down, I'm gonna try to buy him off of him.
Who, Marty?
Yeah, I might just steal him. Really.
He said, "No, don't let her do it."
You know he would love it.
He does like hanging out with Aunt Sarah.
I know.
All right.
What knife do you recommend for camping? A big one.
What? Where?
At the bottom, what knife do you recommend for camping? Sorry, you're probably at the top. I'm a skimmer, and like I'm still trying to focus my eyeballs in from putting my contacts in. So,
well,
what are you doing? Do you want me to grab something?
I'm trying to see if I have a knife to use as an example. I guess I'll be right back.
Oh, guess I need to turn the volume off on my phone.
All right, you want
Got
that?
here so quickly. So, how's everybody doing? I am married, yes. My husband and I have been together for 13 and a half years. And we have been married since 2020. So we got married like right at COVID. It was kind of funny because our deposits, we kept having to ask for deposits back because like places were closing down and stuff. So we ended up just going and to Laughlin, Nevada, and getting married on a riverboat in the river. It was a lot of fun. That was actually the best way it could have happened. So, how?
Okay, am I back? Okay.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Check.
Okay, for the knife question, I don't know enough about knives to tell you like a brand or anything, but one thing that I've learned, if you're going to be using it for camping and you're actually going to be using it for like things such as splitting wood or I don't know, for help building a fire or whatever, like you got the knife. I am so amateur, I don't even know the technical name for it, but a lot of knives will continue, like the metal like this will continue all the way through the handle, and you can see it all the way through here. Those are the kind of knives, like anything that's wider up here, search up like bushcraft style knives, because you can use them a lot more for survival situations, whether you need to like use it to split wood or something. But like this one in particular, I just got for like $50. It's a Gerber knife.
50 or 15?
50. And
it's pretty stout.
And it's okay. Like I haven't had any problems with it. I like it that it's light, but this one in particular, it's cheap. Like if I needed to use it for anything big, it'd probably just break on me, because you can kind of see where the connection points are. So the knife ends probably right in here. The rest of the handle is just plastic. So I hope that kind of helps out. And I know you get what you pay for when it comes to knives, but I've never spent more than like $120 on a knife.
I thought 50 was expensive. But, I'm not an official camper, so.
But if you're not really super worried about it, this knife just being like a Gerber, I I mean, it came. I think it even came in like a plastic. It was one of the really cheap ones where like it came in a plastic. You know what I'm talking about? You had to like cut it out of the plastic. It's not like I bought this at a
Knife shop
or anything.
out of the cabinet or something. You took it off.
Tang.
Just like,
Yes, full
what?
tang. Deb. I couldn't think of the word. Fixed blade knife. See, yeah.
Oh,
People know what I'm talking about.
thing.
Don't ask me.
Sarah, are you planning on going to Quartzsite in January? I wasn't. I hadn't thought about it, and I wasn't invited, so probably not. And then,
I'm sorry. I'm reading.
yeah,
No, she's not invited. I'm just kidding.
I saw something else. Go to Quartzsite in December for the little cactus event. What is the little cactus event? I'm curious about that. Is that a pinup competition, or are you guys talking camping? And then I saw something else. Sarah, you know, marriage is psychological. One has to be psycho and the other logical for it to work. Oh, my husband's the logical one.
I can second that.
No, it is true, though. I don't know how he puts up with me. He's so very patient.
Watching from my truck camper right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Chasing trucks.
Chasing trucks. You shouldn't chase them. You just should drive it.
I hear Quartzsite is getting super sketchy lately. It's Quartzsite. I mean, like
tweakers and homeless.
Yeah, it's a weird combination because you'll have, you know, probably $500,000 plus RVs parked next to, you know, RVs that are probably should be hauled off to the dump. It's very mixed bag of people out there, so you're gonna get some weirdos. I mean,
It's anywhere you go, though.
yeah,
especially smaller towns.
I feel like when you go there, at least when I go there, I kind of look at my surroundings and then I go out like kind of away from those type of people. It seems like the people that you know referring to are the ones that park like right as soon as you get off the road. They're the ones that are like right up front there and they just stack on top of each other, and that's not kind of where you want to be. You want to go back and just find nicer looking people, like people with like nicer, well kept campsites and stuff like that. And you can't call RVers homeless because technically I'm homeless.
Why? You have a home.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just on wheels.
Well, there's people out there that are homeless, but theirs are on wheels, or they might be in a car, but it's their home, and we don't need everything. I was thinking about this the other day, how funny it is that like, it's so weird for a person like myself to get rid of a house and then just live in an RV, you know, and then. But is that? I mean, like, I just don't understand why that's so weird. But spending $600,000 on a house that you're at every other, you know, I don't know, after work for a couple of hours before you go to bed. This place where I ride my bike, it goes to this really nice neighborhood, and it's kind of like there's a trail system, and it goes kind of through their right near all their backyards or whatever. And every time I'm out there, I never see anybody in their backyards. I mean, the lots go for $190,000 for a lot, which is like nothing. It's not even. It's like a fifth of an acre, and then you're spending probably more than I've spent on all my housing put together just to put a block wall and some fake grass and some chairs and stuff out in your backyard, and then nobody even stays back there. So that's considered normal. But a person that just doesn't want to have massive debt their entire life and live in an RV is weird. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get why that's so weird in general public. I mean, most people here are going to agree with me, but
because we've been conditioned to think that more stuff is what we need, like consumers. We won't go down that road, but it's just crazy because I've known Larry my whole life, pretty much, and
Almost my whole life too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
So, but like even like whenever he was a teenager and stuff, he was always like, he always had to have the best of everything. And he always had to have like the coolest and the most high tech and the name brand. And like, he was extremely materialistic. And
I think that's why I'm so the opposite now. Just
yes, I'm so proud of him.
Because I tried hard. I had my dream house. I had my dream truck. I had a couple boats, a whole garage full of quads. I mean, like I had everything, multiple motorcycles, and I was miserable. Danny, I know this is the second time at least that you wrote this. I'm sorry I haven't gotten to that. It says, when you camp in Williams, is it close to the Grand Canyon train? It is. Like I go through the town of Williams, and then I go south, and then quite a ways out south, and then that's where I camp usually in that area. So it's within a couple of miles of the train. I've been on that train. Actually, we've both been on the train. It was 20 years ago, though.
Is that the one that's the one that goes to Grand Canyon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. No, Kyle and I actually won some tickets or something, and we went like 6 or 8 years ago, and it's a lot of fun. They have like a train robbery, and they have like a drink car, like one of the train cars is just like cocktails and whatnot, and then you get to see all the beautiful scenery.
Preach it, Larry. Yep. And Amber, which is that one, she just got herself a new nice fifth wheel, which
Nice.
I saw the video, the tour video, I guess right after you got in it or something. And that thing looks nice.
Very cool.
How was it meeting Bob Wells? Really enjoyed the episode. You know, I don't know how I was going to be meeting Bob Wells because, yeah, I don't know.
He was starstruck. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. What was funny is I actually recorded. Well, I didn't. Craig was there, and that's why I had two microphones on in the interview, because he was recording me while I was being recorded by Bob. So he recorded the entire thing, and I kind of forgot about that footage. I guess I could make like a little video about it or something, but Bob was a really cool guy, like really nice, and just super down to earth. And then he makes it pretty easy to just be comfortable on camera when you're, going through the tour or whatever. And then also I told him about the mini truck camper, and he's already emailed me a couple times, like they're wanting to do a tour of that, which would be really big for the channel and his channel, I'm sure. But I'm just trying to find some time to like finish the inside of the mini truck camper. And I don't typically like doing like repair videos because, there's always a ton of people that'll say they'll watch these repair videos and they want to see the build videos and stuff like that. But it takes,
Those are boring.
Yeah, but nobody ever watches them. They don't ever get any views, and it makes whatever the project take twice as long. So, yeah. But I think I am gonna. I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. I think I'm gonna have to record it just so I can have a video out that week, because I just don't have time to do a normal video and work on that thing. And I need to get it going because another really huge channel. I'm not going to say names or anything yet, but like well over 20 million subscribers.
It's so crazy.
They want to do a whole like thing about the truck camper. I know I heard back from JC Whitney, like the car magazine, and the article that they're posting about the mini truck camper is coming out. I think it's this month or next. It's within a few weeks. It'll be coming out. AC, a 1 minute tour. Oh, no, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, especially with the inside not being finished at all. Like they're going to look at the outside, and then I'm going to be like, well, here's the inside. And like, kind of like my tour video. And then there's nothing in there. Open the back door. Tour's over. Yeah, I know. It'll be a short tour, but I'm sure they'll have some questions, and then or like Bob will have some questions and stuff. And it's just getting the word out there. I mean,
yeah. So like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell all your friends about this channel.
Yeah, it's just spreading the word on the channel. Like a lot that little mini camper has grown the channel quite a bit. Obviously, that especially that tour video. That tour video has brought a lot of subscribers in.
Marty McFly finally crashed out for a nap.
Yeah. He does that. He'll just fight it, and he'll be just running around.
He's in his toddler stage.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he'll be crashed out. I bet Mav wants to camp in the Geo. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anybody knows Mav, let him know.
Is he tall?
He's the guy that he has like he camps in the back of his truck. It's like a white truck, but he also has like a weird green, almost like is that green? Kind of like a green Volkswagen Bug with a truck camper on it.
Oh, cute.
And he's got a bunch of weird campers, but
yeah, I'm not familiar.
He's one of the biggest camping channels out there.
Because the tall folks cannot sleep in your mini Geo tracker.
Well, technically they can't. I mean, there's at least 6 foot 8 inches.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm only 6'2".
I've been wanting to do another haunted location investigation. There's a place in our area that has a lot of history that I just discovered the other day, and I also met a person that works there, and so I'm going to try to contact them and see if we can go in and do a paranormal investigation.
Truck technician says he watched the nose job video 5 times. I appreciate that.
Nose job video?
Where I replaced the framing on the front of the truck camper. I kind of like that video. It was just like, I didn't really do a whole lot of talking. It was just music and then sped up version of me doing the repair. Did you see Steve Wallace mini fifth wheel? He pulled with his bicycle. Yeah, I think it's cool. I really thought he was going to do more videos with that. I think he did one more. He's only done like 2 videos with that. Yeah, he did one where he's like on a boat with the mini bicycle camper on a boat. If that makes any sense. Thanks, Tom. Tom says, love your channel, Larry. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, Mav stayed in a sleep closet thing in Japan. There's like one of those like sleep pods, I think. I think they're like in airports. It's almost like a little hotel room, but it's just like a little bit bigger than like a coffin, and you just like climb in, and then it's really quiet and dim lighting. You can take a nap.
I wouldn't be able to take a nap. I would be panicking.
Mav has loads of campers. Who knows? Maybe we'll have loads of campers on this channel one day.
Favorite camping meal to make?
Where?
Right above that.
Oh. Chrissy, favorite camping meal to make? Other than beef liver?
Cheeseburger salad.
I don't know. I love stews.
Who's stew?
Stews.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like in a crock pot type thing, or in a cast iron Dutch oven.
I've been wanting some like beef stew lately.
Yeah. Kind of that, I guess. I was trying to think of something with carbs. Like, I mean, but that's going down the road of like my favorite food, like ice cream. I haven't had
You take ice cream camping?
I would have that every meal of the day, ice cream, if I could, but I can't. Apparently, there's sugar in it.
A little bit. And now it's not even ice cream anymore. It's it's milk, ice milk product or something. Have you seen those? Oh, what are they called? The drumsticks, the ice cream cone drumstick things. And they're like putting them out, and they're not melting, and they're putting them in the sun.
Just read that. Just some.
That would be cool.
Let's see here. Love liver and onions. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, is Skeeter leaving? I was falling behind here. Thanks for the live, brother. Have to go. I'll see you. Thanks for coming on and watching and commenting. Oh, Philly cheesesteaks. Yes. All right, we got to stop talking about food.
Yeah.
There's so much right now I've been craving, and I can't have it right now. I'd rather have Kenny's onion sandwich than liver and onions. I keep wanting to try his onion sandwich too.
Onion sandwich?
Yeah, it's kind of just, I think it's just mayonnaise. Is it mayonnaise? No, he uses yellow mustard, which I would probably change that to mayonnaise. But he does like yellow mustard on white bread and then just loads it with like raw onions. That's it. He swears by it. He thinks it's good. I did see Mom in here. I think we missed her.
Yo, Mama.
Right there. Hey, Mom.
Hi. Food is majorly corrupted. Oh, don't get me started. I could have my own channel just on that conspiracy theory stuff.
Did you give up bread altogether? If you're talking to me, sort of, yeah. I mean, I've been kind of, basically all carbs I got rid of. Carbs, sugar, any kind of processed food. So that doesn't leave a lot left, and that's what I'm eating. Which, believe it or not, I haven't really lost any weight either. I've been doing this for 2 straight months, and other than some water weight right at the beginning, I haven't really lost much.
But I'm sure your body is still making changes. This person asked me this question like 2 times now.
So Eddie says, "Hey Larry, what do you do for a living other than YouTube?" I'm technically a licensed general contractor, but I have not taken on any jobs in a long time, actually. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, am I full-time right now? Like, I might be full-time right now. I've been doing pretty good on YouTube.
Full-time YouTube?
Yeah, full-time YouTube. Thanks to you guys. And, you know, thanks to the channel members and the Patreon and just the people that like the videos and watch. I mean, all you guys, it all pieces together, and I couldn't do it without you guys. And it's just so awesome that build this community and all that stuff. And I know it sounds all cliche, but it did kind of hit me a couple nights ago, and I was thinking, like, I think I might be full time right now. Like, I haven't really. I mean, for years. Like a couple of years, I was just counting down the days and thinking like, oh, it's 6 more months or whatever. I just kept thinking like, oh, it'd be so nice to go full time. And then it just kind of happened, and I didn't even think about it. I just haven't had any other job offers for me to take. And then the channel's been doing really good. And yeah, so I guess I'm full time now. But I am still a licensed contractor. BJ, hi, Larry, new subscriber here. Love your tiny camper. I find your videos incredibly relaxing. Would love to get a tiny camper too. Well, thank you for subscribing. I'm glad you like the videos. You talking like a tiny camper on a geo tracker? I actually thought I saw. You remember those Isuzu Amigos you used to like back in the day?
It's kind of like the Amigos. There was a Isuzu X190 or something like that.
Oh, those are the ones? I thought at one point I thought you liked.
They're those like fake little Jeep things, but they were like a mixture between a Jeep and a tracker and a.
Yeah. Well, I saw one the other day that was red, and then they like the top was missing off the back, and it was like pretty dirt cheap. And I was thinking like it's actually bigger than the Geo Tracker. How fun would that be to throw like a little mini camper? It wouldn't be the world's smallest, but it would be fun to have a mini camper in the back of one of those. Who knows? Maybe we'll start a whole new trend. It's very back and forth because I have so many people that are like strongly opinionated on the fact that I need to be in the big camper and that I'm so much more comfortable and stuff. And that's, yes, I'm way more comfortable in that camper, but it's not always about comfortability. I mean, sometimes it's fun to be uncomfortable sometimes. I don't know. And I just like it. It's a cool little thing. There's a $2,500 Amigo for sale here. Yeah. Yeah. Those things. I mean, they're
build it.
I don't know what size engines they have, but if it's anything bigger than 1.6 liter, you might be pretty good. Because that's my biggest thing. Like if I had a little bit bigger engine, even if it's like a 2.0 or like, I don't know, something a little bit bigger, then I'd be traveling a lot further in that thing. But it is.
It can only go.
It's difficult to go places when I have to take the highway.
Especially uphill.
Yeah. You also have to limit your calories. No, you're not crush calories. Yeah, I know. I have that. Thank you, Missy. That was the thing is I hadn't really lost any weight, so I finally started to keep track of my calories. Basically, just tracking all the food that was going in, just because I could not figure out why I wasn't. I mean, I cut out artificial sweeteners. I was thinking that it was like an insulin thing.
Finally.
Because if you drink an artificial sweetener and there's no sugar in it, your body still tastes something sweet, and then it releases the insulin into your body, and that insulin is a fat burning stopper. So if that's in your body because you're always drinking artificial sweeteners, then your body will never want to lose weight unless you just. I mean, there's obviously exceptions, like if you're really out of shape and you just all of a sudden, and you're still, you know what I'm saying, like, and you just started a diet, you'll still lose weight, but it gets to a point as you get closer to your goal weight that it's so much harder to just dial it in and lose that last bit of weight, which I guess is where I'm at. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm near my goal weight, but
I think when you lose a really good amount of weight, that's kind of how it is. Like the very end, especially, it's always just like, come on, man.
But I'm definitely under my daily, not a lot, but I mean, I'm under my daily, what I've picked for allowance of calories in a day. I just don't get why I'm not losing anything. I just don't. Maybe I'm not active enough.
Maybe you're not eating enough calories.
That could be. Maybe my metabolism's all out of whack now or something. I don't know.
Maybe you do just have to. We should go for a walk later. Take Marty Martz and be a Mason boy.
Walk an hour each day. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you should do.
Right. One step at a time. Step at a time.
Yeah.
Well, plus, like, whenever you work from home and, like, you own your own business and you're doing, it's really easy to get wrapped up and just sit in one spot for a really, 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 really long time. So it is definitely good to get up and walk around, but because of that, then you don't really feel like getting up and moving around. So we just have to hold ourselves accountable. I'll say, Larry, did you walk today? And you're going to say, Sarah?
Chrissy says, I've lost 55 pounds on going low carb, then carnivore. Yeah. And that's kind of where, because I was on keto I was on a hardcore keto diet and lost 50 pounds.
Or 50 or 60, didn't you?
Maybe 60. And then I was on like I was still kind of on keto, but I had a lot of cheat days. And, with keto, I don't want to get going all down this road, but like with keto, once you cheat on keto, it might take multiple days for your body to get back into ketosis to start burning fat again. So like, is that one donut worth not losing weight over the next couple of days? And for me, that helped out a lot. And that's why I was on keto for so long. But then it got to a point where I was just cheating so much on keto that it was kind of pointless. So I started the diet on keto. I really wasn't losing much. And then I ended up just doing carnivore. And that's where I'm at right now, is on carnivore diet. That's why you guys don't see a whole lot of vegetables. I cheated last week and put some green beans in so nobody would ask questions. But apparently I'm still in a surplus of calories or something. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I'm sure not everybody wants to talk about weight loss on here.
We'll just stay on track and it'll happen eventually.
LB went from 310 to 268 in 21 days. That's awesome.
Yay. Good job.
Yeah, now we're talking about, like one meal a day. That's cute.
The Arizona drivers, it's because the Californians have come to Arizona. But we won't go down that route either.
I'll admit there are a lot of bad drivers out here, but wherever they may have come from.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just here. I don't want to go down that road either.
I went from 286 to 285 in 1 month. Good job, Danny. No, I definitely agree.
What? Never mind. Love beer martini. Yeah. I haven't even had, that's well. So I've also even cut out the drinking, like alcohol. Not that I drank a whole lot, but I mean, I could drink.
It all adds up. It's all sugar.
Yeah, I mean, I could drink 4 to 6 beers in a week or something normally, and then now, I'm not drinking any beers whatsoever unless I'm making a video, and then I'll drink like one video or one beer on the video.
Have you been drinking already?
And then that's like my little treat once a week thing.
Well, that would definitely kick you out of ketosis.
Well, they're only like 2.5 carbs for one beer if it's a light beer. And I'm allowed to have some carbs. Well, on keto, you're allowed to. Carnivore, it's just long. Anyways. No opinions on Arizona BLM land?
Or are they talking about the other BLM? My opinion is Arizona BLM land is like the best thing ever. When you get here, it's like, wait, you could just go there and camp and
Bureau of Land Management officers? I must have missed something there. Oh, just my opinion. I did miss something. So
I'm so confused.
All right.
Missouri.
Yeah, we missed it.
Cheryl Kennedy, where in Missouri are you from?
Hey, Larry, have you seen any of Crazy Quady videos? Yeah. I mean, he had that heart attack, and then he just did that video where he got a TV to put in his van. And it was kind of cringy because, this is just my opinion from my point of view. I mean, it's just my opinion. But, before on his videos, he would eat a lot of almost like gas station food. Like instead of a burrito with real refried beans and cheese, he would get like cheese dip and refried bean dip for chips and make it into a burrito. I mean, there's things he was eating that was just not good. And then you combine that with smoking and stuff. And then it had his heart attack, which I guess is all linked together. But now he's saying that he wants to eat healthy, and he could be like me. Maybe he's eating healthy all the other days, and then for his videos, maybe he's cheating a little bit for the viewers. But on his video, he was cooking something, and he had cooking oil. I think it was like I don't know if it's sunflower, some sort of cooking oil, and he freaking dumped it in and was cooking with that. And you know, they've really been saying nowadays that cooking oil is basically like your ticket to a heart attack. So especially when you start looking into like keto and carnivore, I mean, it is healthier to use just straight up real butter or bacon grease than any kind of oils. They're just not good for you, especially cheap oils. I mean, if you buy the expensive good stuff, it might be a little different, but
especially seed oils.
Yes, seed oils.
Does anybody else have any questions? Oh, Cheryl, I see you're from Branson. That's funny because we spent a lot of time in Branson, for sure. I used to love the bumper boats. Do you remember the bumper boats?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Branson probably looks nothing like what it used to.
No.
There was one here that was, you ever coming to Texas? I want to go to Magnolia Beach in Texas. I guess you can like camp right on the beach there.
Really?
That is on my wish list, or on my bucket list. I think I mentioned it last live, but I'm thinking about doing like a series of videos for my bucket list stuff, because why wait till I'm old to do it? I want to just get it done now. And that would be one of the things on my bucket list. Also, oh yeah, I did bring it up last time, because the other thing on my bucket list is drive a DeLorean, and seems like you can rent them all day long for them to come and park outside of your party or something, but you can't drive one. So if anybody knows a DeLorean you could drive and rent, let me know. I'm down. That's on my bucket list. I'll make a video about it. I'll give you all a bunch of free advertising, whoever does it.
Someone up there said, what's the craziest thing that happened to you or you witnessed while camping? At the very top. It's about to go away.
Okay. And then this one was a question asked multiple times too. So, what was the craziest thing that happened to you while camping, or witnessed while camping? I haven't really had like a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, the last video I almost tripped over a skunk. That's probably pretty high on the list. Yeah. I wish I had my camera on. I didn't have it on at the time, but there's scary videos. I myself have scary videos out there, and I'm sure scary things happen to people. But for the most part, 99.9% of the time, you're gonna get out there and you're not gonna run into anybody. You're not gonna have problems with animals. You're just gonna have a good time. And I just haven't had a lot of weird stuff happen. I had a guy just drive, and he came, I was parked pretty far off the road, and this guy starts coming into the campsite, coming down the road, coming to the campsite. And I figured he was kind of maybe he was a fan of the channel and come say hi. I've had that happen before. But he just comes in and then just real slow, just creeps around my camper. I'm just standing out there looking at the guy, and creeps around my camper and then just leaves. I don't know. Never said hi, never rolled his window down. I have no clue what was going on. Hi, Larry. Who got a heart attack? We were talking about Crazy Quady, or his name is Mike. He has another YouTube channel. You guys should check it out. It's good. He does camping. He's got a van. He camps in the back of a truck. But yeah, I don't know how old he is, but he recently had the Widowmaker heart attack and survived it. And he was off. He didn't make videos for a couple months or something there for a while, but he's back, I think, now doing it. Sarah, do you have any animals?
I do not have any animals. Our last fur baby passed away last year. So this is the first time we've not had dogs in 20 years. So I like to babysit the puppy sometimes.
And then...
Well, and Mason too.
There was one back here. I keep seeing it, and then I keep. Okay. Somebody was asking if you were going to camp at the Travis Walton Fire in the Sky movie abduction site.
Oh, good question. You're gonna write that down?
I'm gonna write it down.
Jot that down.
I don't think I've seen that movie, but Travis
Walton Fire in the Sky.
If I can find it, maybe.
I actually remember Mama talking about that movie before. Like, it's an old one.
And then somebody said the outdoor gear review also eats terrible on camera. Oh, I get it. Okay, so the outdoor gear review, I guess, is a channel. Also eats terrible on camera, but health nut when not filming. Yeah. Because there's people that, like, I didn't want to drink beer on a video because because if somebody was like in that part of their life where, kind of like me, we start talking about cake and ice cream, and that's what I start looking and want right now. And I didn't want to like steer people off if they were getting the urge to drink because I had a beer on camera, but then I stopped drinking for a little while on camera, and then I had, I think, more complaints about not drinking anymore. So I don't know. I just bring it back. And it's not like I do this stuff only because, I associate drinking a beer when I'm camping. So that's just, I don't know. That's just my treat. And I saw another one here.
Jenna with a J. My dad was in that movie. That's crazy.
How does a pound of bacon grease compare when you cook your eggs in cheap oil? So the difference is
They're natural fats.
Yeah, it's natural. Like when you use cheap oil, whatever they're making it out of, a lot of times, like olive oil, when you're buying cheap olive oil, a lot of times the olives will be just rancid, like bad, and they don't care because it's cheap oil, so they just throw it all in and make oil. So you're basically eating like rotted olives, unless you buy the really good stuff. But also, it's not just olives that they put in the oil. They've even linked it back that I don't know how far back, let's just say 20 years ago, I don't know, whatever it was, but there was a point in time where they had this, they just started putting kind of like fillers in, which was man, I don't even know now. It's almost like sawdust. It's just like a filler that was a byproduct from something else, some other manufacturing setup, and they needed to get rid of it. So they decided that a certain amount is okay to eat, acceptable to eat. So then they kind of use it as a filler on a lot of cheap foods. And,
I just learned that
cooking oils are right up there with it. And then now looking back over those X amount of years, you could see that like heart attacks and stuff. Well, I'm not even on camera. Heart attacks and stuff like on a line graph are just kind of like, and then they introduced that into oils, and it just went like up, and it's been going up ever since. But of course, they're not going to tell you it's bad. So I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. Because who knows nowadays with things online, you don't know if you're reading the truth or not. But I believe it. I would rather go with something a little more natural, and it all has bad cholesterol in it. You just gotta do what's best for you. I'm definitely not a doctor, but I know the things that I try to avoid and the things that I don't try to avoid. And also, too, I don't know if the pound of bacon grease compared, I don't know if you're talking about the amount of bacon grease that I use in cooking a lot of times, but some of that as well is because on the keto diet and carnivore diet, you have to have fat in your body, which is also a lot of times people try to go fat-free stuff, but you cannot lose weight without having fat. And whenever, like if you used really lean meats and you don't have any fat, you won't lose any weight. So they want you to introduce that fat, that grease, and that butter and stuff into your diet. And
Well, it's
it
natural.
all just
It comes from animals.
right, and it's just the whole thing. It's all figured out together. So I'm not saying you can't just take what I do and then incorporate it with your diet. Do your own research, I guess. And then Matt Moran's on here. Hey, somebody was asking about you way at the beginning.
Oh yeah. Hi.
National Shores, 14 days camping outside of Corpus Christi, Texas. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I want to go over there. I want to check that all out. But also, what we talked about way back in the beginning is that I don't know. I have a hard time going new places. It's one of my things that I just like. That's kind of why I want to do this bucket list thing, is because it includes going to new places that are outside of my comfort zone. So I kind of want to like do that. Yeah. So yeah, 'cause I only get olive oil from Greece. Yeah, I mean, like if that would be the ideal situation.
Yeah.
But most of us are buying the $3 bottle at Walmart.
Oh man.
Oh no. So it says, Larry, I watch your videos. I hope you spray some mosquito repellent. I lost my son a few months ago. He was up in the mountains and got hit by a mosquito and caught the West Nile virus. That's
So sorry to hear
yeah.
that.
So sorry. I mean, I can't even imagine. And I do spray, but luckily here in Arizona, I mean,
They're not usually that bad, but this year they are pretty bad.
yeah, but you might get like 1, 2, 3 on a bad night hovering around you. It's nothing like I see people in Minnesota and stuff. I wouldn't even go outside. I'm pretty sure I would just never leave the house if I lived up there. Because some of these people are like doing videos and it's like they're just black flies and like mosquitoes are just swarming their face.
I get one of those hats with a net on it. It makes some sense when it comes to food and pharmaceuticals.
People are talking. Nat, I hope you're doing well. Nat, loving watching your videos. Solo hiker, yeah. I noticed he's been coming out and making. So it says, without getting political, RFK, which is his name Robert F. Kennedy? Is he the one that's out? I think so.
Yeah.
Makes some sense with when it comes to food and pharmaceuticals. I know. I'm really glad that I don't know a whole lot about that guy. I'm just glad that he's making some references to it like publicly, because I mean our food right now,
it's stupid.
It's sad that we live in this awesome country, but most of our foods are like banned in other countries because they wouldn't feed it to their people, and here they just feed us whatever. It's sad. I mean it's a scary rabbit hole to start going down if you start Googling what's wrong with our food system.
Start off with red number 40. Just look at every single.
Oh yeah, and yellow even.
Yeah,
but
but red 40. Like, if then look at the symptoms from that.
AC says, yeah, Kenny's out there just smoking the entire forest with DEET. It looks like he's camping with Snoop. That's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how he does it. Honestly.
Why? What does that mean?
Yeah, smoke with like
I'm
campfire smoke.
Campfire smoke.
Just kidding. Hey Larry, what was your inspiration to start the channel? How did it all transpire to you? Well, I bought a GoPro and I thought, heck, I could make GoPro videos all day long. I used to go to the lake, so I used to take it with me, and then I would make these lame videos where I would just do little. They're not lame to me because I was there experiencing it or whatever. But like I wouldn't talk or anything on the video.
Right.
It was just like shots of being like on the boat at the lake and stuff. Yeah, and I'd make it to like music and just like most people, I was like, well, I can make a living doing this. YouTube's easy. You just throw a camera up and show your life, and all of a sudden you're a bazillionaire. And that's what I thought. That was like 2.5 years ago, and I could not have been more wrong, but that's how it started. And I'm just one of those people that like, I don't like to start a project and then quit until I just master it. So once I'm MAV status, I won't quit, but that's where I'm aiming for.
MAV status.
MAV status.
I'll have to check out MAV. I'm not sure who MAV is.
He's got like 2 million subscribers. He's like one of the original OGs.
Aw, that's cute. Recently found your channel. Now me and boys who are 8 and 6 years old watch every episode. They want me to tell you they love your camping videos. How cute is that? Aww.
That's
so
cool
cute.
to hear.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoy the videos.
Super cute. It's only because of Marty, though.
I wrote my thesis on this topic and working on my master's. I must be wrong. Nat, I'm guessing I missed it. They must be talking about, were you talking to somebody else? Hanging in there.
He's so slow on the chat.
I'm sorry. I actually want to get they have a thing that, I don't know, to where you guys could see, like it'd be like here or something where you guys can actually see the screen that I'm looking at and kind of read kind of what I'm reading. I'm upgrading. I'm moving. I'm getting there. I got to learn it all as I'm going along. And then we'll just make it an even 2 hours. So 20 minutes and then I'm out.
Me too. 444. It's 444. Puff Puff. Someone said, isn't Puff Puff legal in Arizona? Yes, it is.
Oh, GMO, Monsanto, impacts pharmaceuticals. Yeah. I don't want to answer for Kenny, but there's a question that says, how does Kenny go away every weekend to camp? My wife would divorce me. Mandy's just super cool, I guess. I'm sure she doesn't like it, but I know that he's kind of doing like what I'm doing. YouTube is my life, everything right now, until I get to a point to where I can like kind of sit back and enjoy it. And obviously the goal is to be full-time, and same with him. He wants to be full-time YouTube. So if I don't think he could do it forever without ending up single like myself, but
he's very determined.
He's determined, and he deserves what he's got. His channel is growing, and he's put in a lot of work. I don't know. I don't even have a full-time job, and I can't seem to get a video out on time each week. And he just every week religiously. I don't know how he does it.
Super consistent. You need more padding on this stool.
Oh, and Mandy works weekends. I kind of forgot about that. So yeah, she's working on the weekends, so they can't hang out anyway. So it works out. Kenny's moving in with Mandy. Yeah. I think that's hopefully one step closer of him becoming full time. I don't know if I haven't seen Kenny on here. I guess he's no longer a fan of the channel, but Nat is.
Whatever,
so thanks,
Kenny.
Nat.
Whatever. What's your favorite music? What's your favorite camping channel?
Me?
You gotta answer faster, Larry.
Okay. Well, if
What's
you're
your
saying
favorite-
questions, then throw.
Okay. What's your favorite camping channel? Mine. There's this one that's called Work Less, Enjoy Life More, maybe. No, I'm
Well,
just kidding.
she might be telling the truth. I don't think she watches camping channels, but she feels obligated to watch mine and tell me they're great every week.
I don't feel obligated. I want to, but just for Marty. I'm just kidding.
And then my channel, I guess I should have been thinking of that.
Nat's channel, right? That's what it is, since she's in your chat.
I know. You know, like what's crazy is I have my group of friends that I like to watch. So like Nat and Brian, and just I watch them every time they post a video. I love watching their channels, but of course, Truck House Life has got to be up there top. And like Mav, I like Mav's older stuff. But now that he's gotten so big, he's doing these trips that like I'll never be able to go on in my entire life, like to China and Japan or whatever, and like camping and stuff. And it's hard to relate to where he's at. So I don't know. I guess Truck House Life would be one of my top ones, I guess. I've actually been watching this other channel here recently, but I don't remember the name of it.
What's your favorite music?
Hold on. I want to get this one. Let's see.
Okay, get it.
Who would be your dream collaboration? I like camping with Steve and Foresty Forest. Seems like decent dudes. I know. They both seem like cool dudes. I don't know. I mean, out of those two, I mean, I like Foresty Forest, but I can't keep up with that dude. I'm not going to be going and hiking mountains and stuff. Steve's more my level of camping. I think camping with Steve would be a cool channel. Of course, Mav. I'd like to meet Truck House Live. I mean, like, I don't know, just any of those channels. I'd be down with any of those. It's because they all seem like cool guys. And, like there was one channel. It's hard to tell nowadays, too, because like there was a channel that I had watched for years, and one of the bigger channels on camping channels. I'm not saying any names here, but he posted a live very recently, and that was the first time I ever seen him on a live, and I don't think I really care to watch the channel much after that. I didn't know he was that way. So I mean, it's hard to tell with people. Like, it's hard to tell. And I used to watch Nomadic Fanatic. See, and Nomadic Fanatic is the one that got me kind of started on it. Like, he was one of the very first ones I started watching, and I love his stuff from years ago. But now that, I don't know, he's really, I don't think he's as good of a guy as people claim he is. Well, not that anybody's claiming he's a good guy, but I think he's got a lot of hidden things. Like, I've recently found out that he does OnlyFans with his girlfriend. I haven't seen any. Obviously, I don't watch that, but like somebody else is watching it because he's got a lot of haters out there. And yeah, so he'll go and like make a camping video and then just go and make like a OnlyFans video with his girlfriend
while he's camping
at the same place he just did a camping video at.
What? Weird.
I don't know. I unsubscribed from the dude after that. OnlyFans, if people don't know, it's a website where like
amateur porn, basically.
Basically, yeah. I mean, so like his girlfriend did OnlyFans, I guess, and then now she's incorporating him into her videos, and yeah, I'm good.
They are very attractive. That's funny.
Wow.
Does Sarah have a channel? Sarah will have a channel very soon, and I'm gonna tell Larry to let everybody know if you guys are interested.
Yeah.
And I'm just assuming that you guys would be, so hoping. Just kidding. It's not gonna be camping though, so I don't know how many of you guys would be interested.
And Sassy says, do you think you'll ever buy another home? Here's my thought. So if by chance I become filthy rich and I just have a ton of money and I don't even know what to do with it, yes, I'll buy another house. But I'm not going to go in and, I mean, like when my last house I bought was $200,000. And well, I bought a house when I was 21 for $94,000, and I thought that was so much money. And then, then I came out here in Arizona and I bought a house for $200,000, and I mean, I was like in a depression for like over a year. I was so beating myself up for spending $200,000 on a house. I couldn't believe how stupid I was. I mean, and obviously I'm not stupid, but I thought then I was. And then now, when you can't even, at least in this area, you can't even buy a house. Like even one that's completely needs remodeled, gutted, redone, whatever. You can't even look at a house for under $200,000 anymore. I mean, if you want a house that's like ready to move in, you're $400 to $600 at least. And I don't need a house that bad to ever do it. But I am, on one hand, I am looking for property. I don't know how soon I'm going to jump into a property, but it won't. I'm not going to be putting a $400,000 house on it. Yeah. AC says, I'm sure this is part of a different conversation, but he says Kevin Wald was super awkward at first, and now he found his stride. I know. I watched him when he first came out, and then I stopped watching him because he's pretty awkward on camera. And then I just watched one of his videos the other day, and man, he has come a long way. So Kevin Wald, if you guys want to check him out, or mention that he's on here even, Kevin, and then Wald is WALD, and definitely go check out his channel. If you guys like my channel, I think you would like him. And Joe Robinette. See, and Joe Robinette's one of my favorite channels. Even though he's bushcraft, he's not like the same genre as me, but
what is bushcraft?
Bushcraft is where you like learn how to survive off of basically nothing. Like he'll go out like way out in the wilderness with like an axe and some string or something, and he'll survive for like 2 weeks.
Fail at that.
But he got in a bad accident, and I'm guessing his channel's over with, which is a bummer. He had a huge channel and a good thing going for him. He was on Alone too, that show Alone that was out for a while, real popular.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you meant like he had a really big loan out.
No, all Alone.
Alone.
Oh, and then two good channels. Old Southern Pine, again, another good one. Random Adventures 2.0. I'll have to check that out. But Old Southern Pine. Me and him, well, we used to text back and forth too, but now we've kind of fallen apart from that, but we still comment on each other's videos. And here I am falling way behind.
You know what channel I like? That Surprise Witness TV. I don't watch camping videos. I didn't even know like that was a thing until I started watching his, and I'm starting to like meet the people like Brian. I subscribed to him, so I've been watching his videos now. I'm subscribed to Kenny. Why am I even talking about this?
I don't know. Kevin Wald, Larry, and Kenny in my top 3. Thanks, Mike.
Aw.
I'm watching Joe's channel. Well, of course, everybody go check out Nat Moran's channel. She's got a lot of stuff coming up here, so go check out her channel. She had a A-frame camper, and kind of the whole roof and side blew off in a storm, and now she's trying to figure out a camper situation now and living in her SUV, and just got a lot of stuff going on in her life right now, and definitely could use some support. So you guys go over and check her out and like her videos, watch them.
Didn't she just recently lose a fur baby?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry about that.
That hasn't been online yet.
And I mean, didn't someone ask if we like sports?
Different strokes. Joe's,
Okay.
he'll be back. Yeah, I saw he did somebody says Joe's not gone. He'll be back. He does have updates. He did a video not too long ago I watched. And then he posted one. It was like the last video he had before his accident. And I think I got like halfway through that and something happened. I had to. Fowler's Makeshift. Yes, that channel. That would be also another cool channel to like meet up with. Fowler's Makeries and Mischief or something like that. It's cool channel. And then Sam Bananas. Christy says Sam Bananas. What's the guy's? I've watched like 2 or 3 of his videos. What's the deal with the banana flask? Like, was that just like a gimmicky thing he did at the beginning? Because he still does it, I think. Like every time he starts a video, he has this flask that's like about as big as this, a little bit bigger, and it's the shape of a banana. And then the top just unscrews, and he's like, "But first," and then he takes like a swig or whatever's out of that. And I don't get if that was a gimmicky thing or something or what. You got 5 minutes. Anybody got questions? Spit them out.
I've seen this one a couple times. If AZ wasn't your home base, what would be your home base state? That's really difficult because I would not want to live anywhere other than Arizona. It's not my channel, so you go ahead and answer that question.
Ooh, yeah, Montana probably. I don't know. It's so cold though.
Wyoming.
Well, that's still cold. Even Colorado's cold. Like one of those areas up there. Definitely not near a big city or town. I'm just done with that. And even like mid-sized towns are getting to be too much. I just like being out and away from people.
I know. Hello from Missouri. Where in Missouri? Tracy, we had a Branson person in here earlier. Good evening, Sister Sarah is here. Yay, hi Vixen Dog Vintage.
Selling the house, and my mother, age 73, and I are going to take off in a travel trailer. We're both super nervous and excited. Hope it goes the way we want. Yeah, no. Do you think she's too old? No, heck no. I mean, it's her personal thing. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of condition she's in. But 73 years young, still got some life.
At least a decade.
And then on top of that, like, I mean, what else are you gonna do when you get to that age? You're gonna want to do some travel and see some stuff. You know, that's what at least me. That's what I'd want to do. Joe Robinette was in the first season of Alone. You know what's funny is I before I knew who Joe Robinette was, I watched the first season of Alone, which was a couple years ago when I watched it. I mean, which was way later than I think they're on like the 6th, or if they even have it going on, they're 6, 7 seasons or whatever. But I started at season 1, and there was a guy on there that they're all talking up, and they're so, you know, like, oh yeah, I'm going to survive, and you know, they're talking a good game or whatever, and then they throw him out in these like wilderness areas, and then this guy was like, he was just talking himself up and how he was just so sure of himself, and then he goes on like one hike, I think, to just go collect firewood or something, and he comes back and he's like, I lost my lighter, or it's flint and steel or something like that, and he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do, like that's the one thing I need. And he freaking bailed. I think it was the very first day. And I was like, I made fun of that guy for so long. I was like, how, what? Just because you didn't have your lighter? And kind of find out that was Joe Robinette. Later, I found out, I think. So I found his channel. I really started liking it. And I found out he was on Alone. And then I found out that, I guess that was him. So.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. I don't know why anybody would want to do that show.
I just realized I don't get Nat's notifications anymore. So the thing, like, I hear a lot of that, a lot of people saying like they don't get notifications anymore with YouTube. I think it's getting worse. So I don't know how it used to be back in the old days, but I know now if you don't constantly watch that channel on a regular basis, they're going to stop giving you notifications. Because I probably have 200 channels I'm subscribed to, and I bet you I only get 5, main ones that pop up on my notification screen all the time. And that's just because those are like the 5 I'm always watching. The ones that I don't watch all the time, never get any notifications.
Well, for each channel, you can turn it off or on.
Yeah, I mean, like there's that notification bell. So like if you are that type of person that doesn't watch YouTube on a regular basis, if you have channels like Nat's or mine or whoever that you want to watch and you want to keep up with that person, you have to hit that notification bell, because even if I go 6 months and not post a video and then I post one, or let's say you go 6 months and don't watch any of my videos, it'll still alert you every time I do post a video. So on that, maybe go to her channel and hit that notification bell, which is the bell that's right next to the subscribe button. And sometimes if you're already subscribed, you don't see the bell, so you might have to like unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know. Post regularly every Saturday. Yep, she posts on Saturdays.
I just watched the trailer for Back to the Future 4. What? Didn't know there was going to be a Back to the Future 4. I'm going to have to look that one up.
Oh, first of all, that was Nat saying she posts regularly every Saturday, unlike somebody else we know. I feel like she's talking about me, possibly. Actually, you missed it too. I don't know if you, but the whole point of this live was to let you know that I'm not, for the next month, don't look for videos on Tuesdays. Just hit that notification bell. I don't know when I'm going to post, but I will still post once a week. I just don't know what day. I just got a lot of stuff going on, so sorry. And then we'll get back on track. I just want to make that perfectly clear. We'll get back on track every Tuesday again, or Wednesday, whatever we decide, moving forward. But the next couple of weeks will just be kind of all over the place. And then we are now at the 2-hour mark. I think we're going to end up calling it, but we'll just look through these last few things here and see what else. Molly says, what's up? Hey, I don't know if you just got here, but we're just about done. But you can go back and definitely, after we stop it, you can go back and watch from the beginning if you want. It's very awkward at the beginning because I did not know I had the thing on private, so I was sitting here waiting for people to show up and nobody's showing up.
That's funny. I didn't know that happened. I heard you talking something about a coffee snob.
No, someone was suggesting I got like a coffee press, and I was like, I'm not a coffee snob, so to me, it's
he
like
drinks filters.
Not all the time. I'm drinking Costco coffee now.
Oh, that's so good.
Don't go.
Okay, ask us more questions then.
Yeah, I'm not getting no questions. Start.
Otherwise, it's just us staring at a screen. You guys don't want to see that. And my butt hurts. We're sitting on
Solo hiker. I assume you know who I was talking about. Just saying. Well, we won't go that route. I'm not talking anymore. I tried to get a hold of that guy too. He was in Arizona, and I was trying to get a hold of him. And I'm like, let's do a collaboration, because he's like, his videos are. I like watching his videos, but he would just never answer back. And then he posted a live, and he was very opinionated on it. And some of it, well, most of it, didn't make any sense to me.
Was he drunk?
I don't know. Like, for instance, and still, I'm not going to talk about. I'm not saying names. I'm not saying anybody. But one thing that he mentioned on there was that he wanted to stop doing affiliate links on his videos, like Amazon affiliate links, because he was out traveling, and there were so many Amazon trucks on the road that he doesn't want to be a part of that. So he doesn't want to offer up any more Amazon affiliate links, and he's saying like, stop buying stuff from Amazon to get those trucks off the road. But then you might get those trucks off the road, but then all those people that are now buying local are now driving in their cars individually on the roads, causing way more problems than the trucks.
Yep. Way more of a footprint also. And I don't know if you've seen a train lately or not. Same.
Yeah.
Huh? A train. Have you seen a train lately? Like, it's a ton of Amazon cars.
Well, it's
too.
mostly Amazon.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. Like, the world is.
Oh, we don't have any choices anymore. There's no stores unless you want to buy everything from Walmart. Are you camping in the winter with the mini camper? Oh my gosh, I have so many plans for that. Yes, I'm going to purposely try to do winter camping videos in that camper specifically. Um, so keep a lookout for that. I'm probably going to be Brian with Outback. Golly, his channel's like mine. It's so long that it's so hard to remember. Off Grid Backcountry Adventures. He knows of some pretty cool like winter camping spots, so he's going to show me this winter so I can go and do it. Because last winter, I don't even think I did a single winter camping video because when I went to go try, I mean, it doesn't snow a lot in Arizona, first of all, but when I did go and try to do it, you know, you get a half an inch of snow on the ground and they close schools here and stuff. So, so it's like I wanted to go camping in the snow, but all the roads were closed. I couldn't even get up there. So
I'm Sister Sarah. I'm sister. Someone had asked, who is the lady?
Oh, that's my sister. Okay, and then somebody says, Larry, do you ever meet up with non-YouTubers? And I don't know if you want to read any of these, see if there's any good questions.
How tall are you?
Well, just I'll answer this one. Okay. Just if there's any good questions in there. But so you know what's crazy? So like I used to. Okay, the question is, do you ever meet up with non-YouTubers? And I don't really. I mean, I kind of did at first, but there was one subscriber that was so nice, and he would comment all the time, and he would, you know, let me know if he saw a bad comment, or, you know, just very involved with the channel. So then over time, I kind of started to trust the guy enough. I mean, not like I would have given my last name or social security number or anything, but trusted him enough because we were talking enough. He seemed like a nice enough guy. And then kind of find out he's the one that friggin' stole my identity, robbed all the money from a bank account, and canceled my healthcare insurance and all this other stuff. So I can't. I mean, like if I've run into something, I mean, I'll do a meetup to have, you know, people come in and stuff, but I just, for my own safety and sanity and whatnot, I just can't just meet up with anybody because it's just a crazy world out there right now. And I don't know if people can seem so nice online, then you meet them in person and they might even be nice at first, but next thing you know, they're taking all the money out of your bank accounts and closing down your healthcare insurance and all that good stuff, you know.
It's so crazy that they could do that.
And obviously, like if a person sees me in public, I get it all the time now, which is cool. Like I love it. So if anybody sees me in public, more than welcome to come up and say hi. But it's too unsafe to just meet up with random people. I forgot to ask, are you going to start a Patreon? I actually do have a Patreon. I've had it for a while. And I put a link down. There's tons of links. Anybody that wants to help with the channel, look in the description. I always like cut and paste the same links. They're in every single video. There's Patreon if you ever want to help with that, which is like a monthly service. There's multiple options if you want to help the channel out that way. I don't expect, you know, I'm so grateful for the ones that do it. I don't expect people to do it, obviously, because you can watch it for free. And anyways, there's that. There's also a link in there that if you click on it, it takes you to Amazon. Because unlike some other channels, you're more than welcome. If you click on that link and then you shop for anything you want on Amazon, whatever you would normally be buying on Amazon, it doesn't like let me know what you're buying or anything, but it just sends over a percentage of that, like commissions that because I sent you to Amazon. So if you bought $200 worth of stuff in your cart, then, you know, it might send the channel $20 or something. So that all that stuff helps out. And then also you can be a channel member. I think that's even cheaper. I think that's only like a couple bucks a month. I don't even know. I have to look. But I don't even remember what the question was. Oh, I forgot to ask if you're going to start a Patreon. Yes, so I do have a Patreon. And again, but I don't do a whole lot. I'll post pictures every once in a while on Patreon, but I don't do a whole lot on there. I will answer questions. So if you are a Patreon member and you you message me, like direct message me through there, I will for sure answer your question. But I don't post videos or behind the scenes stuff all that often on there. It's so if you're on there, it's just because you want to help the channel out, just to let you know. So don't expect a whole lot on Patreon. I just don't have enough time to even get a video out every week hardly, so it's hard to do behind the scenes stuff. I fell asleep on the couch. Look, just woke up 2 hours later. Hi everybody. I'll go.
Wow, we must have been fun to watch.
I'm glad we're so exciting.
They must have fallen asleep before I got here. No, I was kidding.
And anyway, but hi Tamo. I remember last live you had a lot. We had a lot of back and forth and a lot of comments and stuff. So hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, yeah. So she's going.
It was great chatting with everybody, but I got to get back to work, and I need some dinner and some coffee. Plan on doing a lot of camping in or around Williams. Meet up sometime. Cool.
Okay, and somebody did say the people. Yeah, I guess you have to be in the United States to click on the link for Amazon. I guess it doesn't work in Canada.
Well, bummer.
And then, yeah. Sorry.
Are you leaving too?
Yeah, I might just
okay.
look at a couple things, and I'll do like I'll do my buy and stuff. But
okay, I guess I don't need to take this with me. It was fun, everybody. And whenever I find out info on my channel, I'll tell Larry, and then he'll tell you.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we're closing things up. I saw a couple things in here. Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Oh, was he outside this whole time?
That's what I was going to ask.
Hi.
I'm just going to answer the last couple questions here. When did you record with Bob? Shoot, that was months ago. Probably June or July, I recorded that with Bob. And he was telling me it wasn't going to come out until December. But it came out early, I guess. Yeah, somebody says, yeah, don't trust anybody. Give out your info. I never give out my info, and especially the callers on the phone. Like, I haven't answered my phone. I mean, unless it's somebody that I know. I haven't answered my phone in at least 3 years. So unless it's somebody I know, I don't even answer it. Because I hear too, even if you just answer it to like yell at the scam caller or whatever, that just lets them know there's a caller on the other end of the line, and it just gets worse. And they just keep sending you scam calls. So don't pick up. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the last couple questions here. Was Bob a nice guy in person? He actually was a very nice guy. I'd even like to do a collaboration with Bob. I don't know. But he doesn't really do camping videos anymore. But if he's ever down to show up at one of my camping videos and want to hang out and hang around a fire with me or whatever, I'm down. So, Bob, you see this, email me. Do campers carry protection with them? In Arizona, you can carry protection. I guess state to state, it just varies. So, yeah, always. Not only when I'm camping, just when I'm in the truck, when I'm at the store. I mean, like all the time I'm carrying something because you just don't know nowadays. All right, well, I wish I could have answered everybody's questions. Oh, come here, dude. What are you doing back there? Come here. I wish I could have answered everybody's questions. Thank you so much for getting on here. Sorry, I messed up the whole. I tried to give you guys far warning ahead of time that this live was coming on, but I forgot that it was on. I didn't forget. I accidentally set it to private, I guess. So sorry about that. Next time I'll give you guys a few days notice. I just appreciate you guys. I mean, seriously, everything. Every one of you guys and gals, obviously. Anyways, I'm sorry. I was just reading. But, yeah, hope you guys all have a good night. and I'm getting ready to get on a little trip, and I'll keep you guys posted and get you guys a video as soon as possible. So don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.